Hey, kindness starts here. This your girl Quill, the one that keeps it real with that chill to give you a thrill that is beauty filled with looks that can kill. Hey, welcome back to God's Kingdom of Tarot Show. Tarot Show. You better act like you know. Okay, how they gonna expect to? Well, let's ask your haters. Okay, let's ask your ops. Okay, if you a pussy, you get popped. You a groupie, you a op. Don't you come around my way. You can't hang around my block. Hey. Cardi B, little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive. These is red bottoms. These is bloody shoes. Hit the store. I can get them both. I don't want to choose. And I'm quick. Cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now. I make money moves. Bitch, I ain't gotta dance. I make money moves. If I see you and I don't speak, that mean I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss. You a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves, bloody moves, bloody moves. Know that. They gonna make bloody moves, all right? My team is tight, okay? But yeah, how do your ops expect your enemies, your haters, whatever, okay? Expect to win off your failures when they labeled it failure. They got failure cover. They got that shit. Whatever your win was for fucking you over. Did a reading about that not too long ago. They was only able to fuck you over because they got you off guard, nigga. Yeah, but anyway, you know, they did all this to fuck you over to get something from you. That's what it be. That's really what it be. They got something for fucking you over. They got an intimidation scare. Most importantly, did a reading about that like a few months ago that said, you know, you were not only protecting them from attacks, you were protecting them from recruitment. Because once they try to recruit you, it's hard to get out their web. But I'm Charlotte, and this is my web, all right? I wear the dress. Know that. I wear the dress. Learn what that is. Ask God to tell you what that is, all right? God will finally, proudly tell you, okay? With no hesitation. No hesitation. But yeah, to be Franklin, okay, Frank, okay? Could be a significant name or Franklin, first, middle, last name, nickname, a name they go by in some type of work art. Yeah, but so they get something from fucking you over, okay? They get to keep their kids. They get to keep their money. They get to keep their lifestyle. They get to keep something from fucking you over, taking something from you. So how do I expect to have a win, shiny and polished and even with good energy, and then continue to eat off that? So you fucking me over for a quick hit. All right, Holly Berry? At the end of the day, you will always win though. God always has one in the chamber for you, okay? And God be happy you decided to use that one, because God will give you that one in the chamber and be like, they ain't gonna even take it. They're not gonna take it. They're not gonna even take it. Yeah. God like when I talk about God like that. You know, God say I'm teasing. You know, I'm teasing when I say that, but they love it. Loaf, okay? A loaf of bread. You about to get some bread, okay? Yeah, they got some bread off your shit, okay? Someone could wear loafers, a thug, sherbet. They could like sherbet, especially rainbow sherbet. I've been seeing the 13. It went back to 10 and 13. I got to say that because they say they be fucking with my shit, first of all. And then they say I'm talking to myself. Stana or Stara, okay? Stan also, it could be a Stan. These haters, you a groupie, you a op. You a groupie and a op, all right? A groupie and a op. That sucks. Shaylin. It could be spelled like that. Sha, nickname or something like that. Lynn, their name. Lin, million. Okay, yeah, they got $1 million off of you. For some of y'all, a senior, okay, a senior citizen, or a person that's a senior, like junior. Offset, they probably got it off junior, okay? Also, when I saw a star, I saw Santa Claus. Okay, my eye could be close to you too. Yeah, she's nothing but truth and balance. Tatiana. Okay, Janny. Okay, these could be places too. I worked at a school named Janny. Kendrick. Okay. Yeah, y'all be feeding into the beef online. Brandy Miller, and I was like, yeah, fuck her over. Roll over that bitch 2 or 3 times. Sorry, but I gotta express myself. Sane, okay? Sane, Lil Saint or something like that. Someone's name could be that, or something like that. Shane, even as well. They could probably even spell it Sane, but it's really Shane. Informant. Ooh, look at baby face. Okay, a baby face or someone with a baby face as well, but that artist could be significant. They probably did this against Babyface. All them songs he wrote. Okay, like he getting all the money. Share. Start hating on Babyface. That's what they do to these greats. They did it to Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, all of that. They waited till Michael Jackson got so fucking rich to be like, yeah, he holding the baby over the balcony and shit. He trying to show the fans the baby, and everybody down there cheering to see the baby and shit. And then they start shouting at him. Like, you stupid. How do you even ask? How do you request something like that in that energy? See? Well, you see, he over the balcony. The most he gonna do is that. And then so he was just getting excited. He was feeding off y'all excitement and shit. Okay. Chiron, the wounded healer, all right? Y'all be hurting and be helping people. Kim, Darjay, I saw darling as well. If you call somebody darling, okay? Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Valentine. You are lost and gone forever. Oh, my darling Valentine. I don't know who's seen that. Shakir, that's my kitten. A kitten on the other side, they was sacrificing animals. They been poisoning. They poisoned my cat in her litter of cats. Okay, my babies. All right, Lilith. Okay, and they always gave Lilith the bad reputation. Yeah, they was trying to fuck with your reputation. I don't give a damn about my reputation. Living in the past is a new generation. Malachi. Okay, and I be getting League Malik or something like that. I thought this says Tesha, okay? Kesha, or Keisha, Aisha, all right? Or have Aisha in their name, okay? However it's spelled, but this one's spelled with the I especially, okay? Good, all right? Sharika, Sharon. I was going to say Sharonka or something like that. Shanika, or is it Shanika or something like that? Danica. Map, okay? So, they also could have did some hacking as well, tracking, illegal tracking, unknown tracking and shit. Fuck you over. So how y'all expect to win with these wins? Okay, y'all did some nasty shit to get it. Y'all expect for it to give the gift forever? Wiggins, a bitch who wear wigs, okay? But their name could be Wiggins, wig, with 2 G's though, as well. Thank you for the first like. Bonus blessings goes to the first like over here. Jennifer. Imani, okay. I always get like somebody was a man, okay. Jennifer was a man. She probably wanted to get someone to pay for her shit, all right, then sold you out, fucked you over, okay. And she was one of them bitches with the bad BBLs and shit. Cornell, all right. Police officers, especially if you got family members, that they could be significant. Armani, I'm getting a truck and a brand, but that could be a name of someone as well. Itch, okay, yeah, Ishas are itches, okay, they be itching, okay. If they bad energy, see, if they bad energy, they fucked over good energy because they bad energy, all right. Boulder, okay, Boulder. Tuesday, okay. Nori, north. Something about north, that could be a name as well, like northwest. Resilient, okay. This person wasn't resilient, but they kept on doing it. Some of y'all got people coming after y'all for years. Had people coming after y'all for years for some words y'all said. When they bled and forgive and moved on from people actually putting their hands on them. So much, some of these bitches forgot they went through that type of shit. And they sitting here turning their nose up at you, judging you, saying what the fuck you got and do is not good enough. Thank you for the second like. Bonus blessings to you too, okay? Because I know I'm stepping on some bunions. Coop. Every time when I see Coop, I see Cop. I said policeman before they came out. Cooper, okay? Coop Lee. Bradley, Allison, Alice, Brandon, Shoot, their names starts with CHUP. Warren. I saw Warden as well in a prison. Look, all this Department of Justice, public safety, and shit like that. They was getting y'all involved in shit like that just to fuck you over. The ain't is about wealth, prosperity, long health, longevity. This person probably had health issues and they had to fuck you over to get something. Jilliana, all right? Or they child, I was hearing, all right? Ruth, okay? Ruthless, okay? They wanted to probably even get in the way of you meeting your Boaz if you Ruth, or Boaz meeting his Ruth, okay? Nah, we ain't having that shit. Farlin. It's giving me ain't that show Family Guy? Seth MacFarlane, right? I don't know what his name is, but Seth Rogen, or is that Seth Rogen? No, it's MacFarlane, right? The guy that plays on, he plays on a lot of stuff. Pineapple Express, okay? Even that other guy that plays on Pineapple Express, he's funny too. Attitude, Yoda. Someone's name could be Yoda as a nickname, but or a baby. A baby was sick or something like that, or they took a baby because they lost a baby. Replaced it like they fucking some pair of shoes or shit. Newt, the seed that fruitified the earth. This person could have a lot of kids, okay? Or they took a lot of kids from you, Banks, okay? The Banks was in on some of this shit, all right? Iris, they saw this shit, but someone's name could be Iris. Someone also could be Irish, Billie Eilish, Jolene, Jocelyn, Jazz, TT with the I, especially, or have TT in their name. Nefertiti could be one of your angels. Her name means a beauty has come. So as soon as you walked up in the door, they saw your beauty and they wanted to do something about it. Loretta, like Loretta Devine. Clark, Lark, Land, Clarkland, Clark County. Brandon. Oh, I knew Brandon came from something else. Dear, all right. A letter could have been significant as well. They could have intercepted mail and shit. Norma, they thought it was normal, or you were abnormal as well, because she was in reverse. Ellis, or is it Billie Eilish? I don't know her name, but is it a girl? I can't remember. Billie Jean is not my lover. They got mad. She's just a girl. Think that I am the one. The kid is not my son. Ooh, I am the one. The kid is not my son. They like how you did that, okay? They like that this nigga ain't shit, okay? Girl, what's wrong? My man ain't shit. Why you won't leave him? Cause bitch, the dick too. Oh, sorry. I said the wrong word. The thing too bomb, okay? The thing is too bomb, okay? They was tolerating a whole bunch of shit. Like I said earlier, some of these bitches forget that this nigga ain't shit. This nigga went up inside their head and all this type of stuff. Because it's just the norm for motherfuckers to forget that and go back. And then they see somebody like you who ain't going back, okay? Your foot is planted in the ground like a fucking tree. Your roots has twisted up and made some whole new shit. Thank you for getting out of my motherfucking way. Excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my lane then, all right? I'm not about to beg you to be in my life, but that's what a lot of these motherfuckers about to be doing, or they done. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? How you gonna win when you ain't right within? How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Come again. Look, see, even within yourself, because that energy is spit on there. You spit at them, basically. Thank you for the third like bonus. Blessings to you. Okay, that was Lauren Hill. Those names and initials could be significant. From anything, hey. Hi, I appreciate it. I appreciate you for liking my video before you got in my chat. I appreciate that, all right? I bring you flowers every day just to roll you in the head. Well, I'm feeling fine. I'm right on time. I know I'll get my way. You're just what I need, and you're just what I need. Not everything looks as it seems. That's so hard to believe. Now. So I went down to the record store, picked my head up off the floor. The truth is only you I see, and you're just what I need. If it's my word that you fear, let me make this very clear. Well, I'm feeling fine, I'm right on time. I know I'll get my way. You're just what I need, and you're just what I need. Not everything looks as it seems. That's so hard to believe. And you're just what I need, and you're just what I need. Not everything. All right, that's Rufus King. And I hear his name as Rufus King, okay? Okay, so we comparing roofs and stuff, they said. They like, so we comparing roofs, okay? I try to be modest. I try to be humble, okay? So you want me to show out, okay? Shot. I'd look at her name as she the shit. Hey, the shit. Shawty, I'm the shit. Yeah, the shit. Shawty, you the shit. Yeah, no bird shit. I remixed it. But yeah, Shashat, she be coming up in here. But she got all the knowledge, okay? I got knowledge if you really want to talk about it. I don't judge a crowd. I just walk around it. Or I don't trust this crowd. I just walk around this shit. Because we see that nasty smoke in the air. I hate them stanky ass cars who always be trying to flex on the motherfucker and open up their engine. And then they take off and the fucking shit stank. All right? You're the reason why we all got to have smokes and shit. Anyway, but yeah, a lot of from those songs that just came out, it's like a lot of lust. Okay, Lauryn Hill's "Doo-Wop," that thing, you know, girl, you know you better watch out. Some guys are only about that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing. Dun, 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 yeah, yeah, dun, 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 yeah, yeah, dun, 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 yeah, yeah, dun, 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 yeah, yeah. It's been 3 weeks since you're looking for your friend, the one you let hit and never call you again. Didn't he tell you he was about the Benjamin? You didn't want to listen and give him little 10, and now you want front and pretend like you was never down and when he never called you again. Plus, when you give it up so easy, you ain't even fooling him. If he did it then he probably fuck again. Talking about out your neck saying you're a Christian, but that's what the sin was. That was the Jezebel sin. Who you gonna think shucking off your ass and you thinking it's a trend girlfriend? Let me break it down for you again. Don't act like you truly dream you in when you are hard rock, knowing you are a gym, baby girl. Respect is just the minimum. And I'm feeling down and down. Yeah, so yeah. Watch out, watch out. Look out, look out. Watch out, watch out. Look out, look out. Watch out. Look out, look out. That thing. Girls, you know you better. But guys too, okay? Both of us. Both groups of people. God can tell when some lust in the air. Like before it starts to form, before it opens their mouth, okay? Like that car. While that car driving on, we know you about to leave some bullshit, okay? You about to leave some bullshit based on how you just drove off like that. Jason, okay? Peoples. Even someone's family, okay? But someone's name could be Peoples, Peeples. Blood, yep, blood. Okay, that, but guys like probably like, I want it back in blood now. Okay, Linus, Lewis. Okay, St. Louis could be significant. Corbin, Corwin, Breeze. Okay, but someone's name could be like Brianna as well. She came out. Reese. Okay, Headley, Heather, Offset. Didn't he come out? Yeah. Spider, their nickname could be Spider, but also the web that I was talking about. Once they recruit you, it's like you caught in a web, and most of y'all was being protected, being lathered with some of this web repellent. Okay, or if you are caught in the web, you can get out anytime, but now they can't get out. Something is over their head. Some people have to commit like acts in front of someone, so now they have something over their head. It went that far. Loom, okay. Gates, okay. Truckee, that could be a place as well. Bill, Kevin, Stevie, Steve, Brittany, Britney, like Britney Spears. Then Ra, okay. Hi, Father God, Ross. Yeah, I knew God was coming up. I was feeling you. We gon' make them feel it. Okay, Ra name means war backwards, okay? You could put, because Ra could be raw, okay? Ra could be raw, all right? And then so backwards, that spells war, all right? You called on God, all right? And someone could be an Aries or worship Aries or something like that. Call on Aries, work with Aries. Because when Aries show up, Aries gonna destruct anything on sight, all right? Including you. Everything must go, including even you, maybe even you, okay? Friday after next. A Virgo, Cat Williams. Someone could call himself Cat, spell it just like he does. But Williams, yeah. And then, so Ra is like, I'm a motherfucking Ra, bitch, okay? So what you try? What you saying? What you saying today? Try me. Vengeance is mine, literally. What's his name? Eggman, Mr. Eggman off of Sonic. Okay, Sonic. Someone's name could be Sonic as well.